podcast. This is my chef friend from Mexico, one of my
That's
good
what we're
friends.
missing, dude. I mean, that's definitely what we're missing. We're missing that feeling, the wants we feeling when we're in grandma's kitchen. You know, we're missing that part on the big kitchens right now. Because right now the kids they just wanna do beautiful food. They leave that feeling, the heart, that mirror when you used to be in grandma's kitchen. You know, I mean, I because that's what we do. We cook with the heart. We cook it with the feelings that once we have when we're little. You know,
So,
I remember my grandma's meatballs. I remember my grandma's stew, her tortillas. Fuck, dude. You know, and right now kids they just wanna, I don't know, they just wanna cook and look beautiful and have a beautiful food. No, dude, come on.
I still think that there's a difference between looking good on TV and actually doing good food.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said. Don't get me wrong. I love sometimes the place with the, big people put it in. I mean, I love it. It looks fucking awesome. But at the same time, I mean, just wanna. I want the people when they come to our restaurants. I want the grandma feeling. That's exactly the word that I want to look at.
Yeah,
The,
what I
I want
remember, I was
the
in
grandma
LA
feeling.
and we had just soul food, and it wasn't particularly culinary good, but it gave you that, the people there gave you that feeling of, hey, come on in. And then we went home and I just fell asleep. Like that's what I think cuisine should be.
Yeah. I want the right now. Like I say, when you're younger, you just want to eat the word.
Yeah, because
You
it's
want to be
me, me, me,
recognized.
me,
You want
me,
to,
me, and it's not about you.
yeah. You want to be recognized. You want to know today I want the people come to the restaurants to enjoy the grandma feeling. And that was the fucking word that I was looking for. The grandma feeling. That the heart, the remember walking into my grandma's kitchen. She always like greet me with a kiss and sit me and he gave me the beans, dude. It was just her beans were like fucking out of this world, and it's the love. Sometimes we forget that she cooked
It's
her
not
heart
sometimes,
out.
chef. A lot of us forget the love.
Yeah, we forgot that our grandmas cooked with the heart. You know, uh, she was she was always the protector. She was always the provider, and it's just like
Yeah, mi
we
abuela,
forget that feeling.
she would always call people into the house.
Yeah, I mean, don't matter if she was mad at you or kick your ass one day before, but she always, her my grandma and and her own mind, she never say sorry
No,
when she never say sorry.
she'd slap
She
the shit out of
she
you
always
though.
say love me. She always say that she loved me, and sorry with her food.
Yeah, I got the
She
belt.
always say that. I mean, the my grandma was fucking tough, dude. I mean, she was a fucking tough girl, but
They
she
don't.
never say
Here's the
sorry.
thing, chef. They don't build people that way anymore.
Uh, She don't say sorry. She don't say, you know. She always told me that she loved me,
Yeah,
and
it's all about love. But as a chef,
yeah. So
do
we
you
we
think
miss
that
art. We're missing that part because why you become a chef? Why? What was the reason that you become a chef? Where's your passion?
Well, for me, I lost money doing music,
Yeah,
and I figured out that I was actually pretty good at what we were doing.
it was a necessity.
It was a necessity, but I figured out afterwards that my father actually owned restaurants in the Philippines.
And you have a passion for it. And you
No,
have
it didn't start as passion. It started
and,
as pain.
well, but eventually you get the passion on it, and you did it great.
Yeah, well,
No,
when your OCD starts kicking in, you start digging deeper. And I was like, I want to learn French cuisine. Now I want to learn Japanese. Now
yep.
I want to learn this and that. But it never was something that we wrote as a script for my life.
No, I mean,
However, it has brought so many blessings to me that a lot of these younger chefs should probably think about.
yep.
Because this life is not an easy life.
Like I say, they forget the principal ingredient, which is passion and
Pain.
and no, I mean, well, the thing is that I always remember the passion and the love of people that make the food for you. That's that's why I became a chef. That's why, because like you say, first of all, when I get to United States in '93, I didn't know how what the I mean I was a fucking 60-year-old. I don't know what to do. I never work, and when I started working in the kitchen, and they started me taught me, how to cut, the lettuce, or the
So,
chop the vegetables,
so you're a
or
salad bitch?
it started like for me like the passion. I mean, it started to draw me in. It's just like, and then I started to remember my grandma. I started to remember my grandma. How she cooks and everything, and become a passion for me. So right now, the kids nowadays, they just do it because maybe they saw a show, or maybe they wanna, I don't know. It's just not because the passion, dude. I mean, so many kids right now, and I see them in the resume. I see them in like the interviews that I'm doing every fucking day, and the restaurant. Like, you know,
I
my
think I think it's about vanity for them
probably yes, but
because
like
they think that being a chef is um, an occupation where you get recognized.
the thing
Where
is that the thing is that
really it's not.
finish you culinary having your culinary degree, it doesn't make you a chef.
No, not at all.
That doesn't fucking make you chef, dude. I mean, I saw some. I'm seeing so many kids right now that because they think that they have a culinary degree, they already they are already chefs. I
But you
mean,
can't sling.
they are they think they're entitled to 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 that name, and to the and to come to any kitchen and demand the position.
I think you said the right thing. They feel entitled because they have the coat, they have the degree, but they can't stand toe to toe to like people like you and me and
You know
all
what
our
I
other friends.
you know what I did one time? This kid, he was really cocky. He has confidence. I mean, I love the one thing that I look at the people when I hire them is confidence. That they know exactly what the fuck they do. So I tell them that I always tell them, okay, I like it. I like your resume. I like your attitude, and I just have one uh, um, big test that you need to pass.
Is it an omelet?
No, 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 fuck that. I did it like so many. I fucking screwed out fucking omelet so many times. No, dude. I tell him, you know what? I want you to work with my saute cook for 1 hour. For 1 hour.
Yeah, burn your hands.
If you can follow his rhythm and the way that he works, fucking you hired, dude.
Yeah.
So you know what? I hired. I just remember I hired this kid. He was cocky, but he has confidence. And I said, okay, come on, you can come 1 hour and do it. A stage, and for 1 hour, just 1 hour, and the busiest fucking lunch day. When you get like.
Yeah, that's when you get slammed.
Like you get 150 covers in less than an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. Let's see how you can do it. Dude.
See, back in the day, that's when you go out for a cigarette and then walk back in and be like, all right, I got it.
Yeah, I was like, dude, they don't teach that in schools. They don't teach you experience.
No,
they don't.
Absolutely not. They don't.
They can teach you the history of the food. They can teach you.
They'll give you the mother sauces
how to make a dish and everything. But dude, you need to start teaching the fucking schools right now. That the best school is to fucking go and get a job and
that's what we're trying to do here.
1 year.
I mean, with me, it's OJT, which is on the job training.
Yes.
Where because I wear a chef coat doesn't mean that I don't know how to change, a gas light or walk upstairs and change the automation system in our refrigeration.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I don't know how to stick my hand in a toilet just to make sure that it's fine. But I think that these kids, I call them kids, need to know how to do things and really know how to do things.
Because what's another test that I do for the new cooks?
Mine's always omelets.
No, mine is like I say. I work with the saute guy. The other one is change the fry oil.
Oh my God! Yeah, dude. You got to put the pipe in.
Yeah, dude.
Pipe in first. Lock it in.
Dude, I'm telling you, like I say, they teach him the basis of the food, the ingredients, and all the stuff. But they don't teach the kid from nowadays how to, how to think out of the box,
Yeah, like, no, they don't.
I have so many kids, like, really do, when they try to do the oil change, and I'm there. They try to stick the fucking hand in there to take that little fucking filter that is inside it's inside of the fryer. It's you see them and they don't know. They don't know how. They didn't even know how to put the fucking.
What about cleaning a plancha?
No, I'm telling you. I mean, it's a this. They just think I don't. One guy was telling me, I don't do that. I let the dishwasher or the prep cooks can do it. I'm like, what?
Now, my rule in my kitchen is if you touched it, you have to clean it.
I'm like, wait a minute. He's like, no. And later on, I learned that he doesn't know how. I mean, it's like I say, they don't teach the basic of the kitchens. They don't
No,
know
they don't. Never.
how to how to work the equipment that we have there, because fuck, the mandolin, it's a
Yeah.
fucking thing. It's a fucking dangerous shit, dude.
Or one of the things that we talked about on the podcast was don't touch my knives, don't touch
Exactly.
my meats.
Yeah. You know what? It pissed me off when I was working as a cook. The I always, I always work fast and neat. I mean, I finish to chop something, I clean it, I clean my station, I leave it, and when I was doing something else, I come back and there was a fucking cook in there working in my fucking station. I was like, "What the fuck you doing here?" He's like, "Well, I just need to chop something." Well, go get a fucking
Go
cutting
get
board.
your own
Go get
station.
your fucking knife and look at fucking station. Look at the place that you can work and leave my fucking station alone. Don't come back with because it's really convenient with for people. I met so many people in my life that they're convenient for them to have to see a station clean, you know.
Yeah, and they take advantage of it.
And I was like, no fucking way, dude. This is my station. Nobody touches my station. This is my cutting table. This is my knife. This is my rags. Nobody fucking touch anything.
I bring my own cutting board.
Nah, dude. I mean, and like I said, I mean, and this is sometimes that they don't teach people that. I mean, you need to start at school. They need to start taught that. Like how do they change the oil, how to clean a girl, a flat top, how to disassemble the slider. I mean, it's so many
Yeah,
fucking
no, I had one
so
with a chef,
equipment.
well, not a chef, but a cook that couldn't light the pilot for the oven.
Yeah.
And I was like, you gotta sit there for about a minute, buddy.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, seriously, they don't know, dude. I mean, they don't know. They don't know how to change and that's those things that, like, every time that I heard something, I'm looking for the attitude and the confidence, and if you pass the saute hour and the rush hour, I hire you. If you change the oil and the fryer without burning yourself, one guy, dude, seriously, one guy, he was gonna put the hot oil in a plastic bucket.
No.
I'm telling you, I mean, it's just like you see them, and it's like I see my kids right now. Dude. I'm like, I see my kids, and that they're trying, when your kids burn themselves or they wanna, they grab a knife or something. It's like going back to fucking school again, dude. It's like go back to my house.
Yeah, no, I remember when I was a fry cook, I used to wrap my arm in plastic wrap because I would be there for like 18 hours in front of a fryer.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of these kids, I mean, these days, they need to be told, I think. Because of the advent of the food media culture.
I think before you got, I think they need to be taught, like, have a, before you decide to go to school, you need to have like a, like a one day, the big schools, they invite all the students.
Oh yeah,
And then,
remember
why do you want to become a chef? Why?
Like in the past, like
Yeah.
if you
Like,
wanted
why
to,
you want to become a chef? Why you want to work in the kitchen?
they would put you through like the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know what a brunoise is. You have to know what a passe is. You have to know all the mother sauces. These days, they're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch the Food Network.
Yeah. It's a it, it's a different era, man. I mean, we used to.
We're getting older, chef.
I told so many kids that I work with chef. They used to throw the fucking plate at you.
Oh yeah, no, I had a chef throw a cast iron pan at me, and I caught it and I threw it back at him.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, it's like if you do that right now, I mean, fuck, dude, you get sued and you get you probably lose your job or something,
Yeah,
you know.
it's a different world.
But I mean,
There was a kid that opened a restaurant here in Houston. Um, I think he was from South America, and his build up was like 7,500 square feet or whatever. It was a beautiful restaurant. He was great at his food, but he couldn't sling. And that's what I tell my cooks all the time. 'Cause I'm like, I don't care what food you're cooking. I don't care if it's crawfish or burgers or fries or donuts, but you have to sling.
yeah,
Because if you can't hang, you can't. Like my ramen shop, dude, fucking 500 people in the first hour. We were like crying almost. But I had to go, hey, I'm the chef. I'll be okay. But really, I wasn't. But that's something that these kids don't understand these days, is because they feel like it's their privilege to be a chef.
and that's because they don't taught the principles of the kitchen. I mean, why you want to become chef? Like I say, I mean, school they don't do like a pre-day and ask all the students that they wanna take the course. Like, why you want to become a chef? Why? Why you want to study culinary?
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. It's about, you know, the reason we became chefs is because of necessity.
Exactly. Exactly.
I didn't want to be a chef. I just happened to be very good at it and I needed a job.
Exactly. That for me, it was the only job that was hiring me. It was the only job. I mean, when I started doing dishes, it was the only job they hired me. So I was like, okay, well, you know, cleaning cleaning a freaking 500 trays of bacon, and it was a fucking nightmare, dude. It was a fucking nightmare. But
Were they wrapping their hotel pans?
yeah, yeah, it was just a fucking nightmare, dude. It was, but I was younger. I don't care,
Yeah,
and when I want to learn, um, I remember one day my chef, because I told him, listen, I think it was like 6 months of being a dish, and I told him, listen, I want to be a prep guy. It's like, you want to be a prep guy? Are you sure you want to be a prep guy? Yeah. Do you know how to hold a knife? And I say, no, but I can learn. It's like, okay, well, teach me how to slice an onion.
Oh, so you had to learn how to be
And I
salad,
remember,
bitch?
dude. I remember I almost fucking chopped my finger. I grabbed the knife wrong, and he's like, "No, you know what? So this is what we're gonna do." I mean, they don't give you nothing if you don't work your ass up. They don't. I mean, there was nothing free. You have to work yourself up.
Yep.
So he's like, "Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hire another dishwasher. You and him, you're gonna teach him how to, how I want things done. And when you got 1 hour or 2 hours free, we'll just station, you know, unspotless, you can jump in the prep, and the guys can teach you. That was the only fucking way that I can do it. So I came in. I used to work in the morning shift, so I came in at 7.
Uh-huh.
By by lunch, I have to finish everything. I have to leave everything spotless in order for me to help the guys on the line. Like bring, how the cooks are like, hey, bring me this, bring me that, bring me that. I forgot that. I run out of this. So I was the guy that always get the stuff. And that's how they started teaching me. They started how to teach me how it's like an onion, how to chop the tomato and dice. They started teaching me everything, dude. But I have to finish my task first, and then and I like the fucking brush. I like the when the feelings that you have when it's busy and the fucking adrenaline
Yeah,
jump in
when your
you like
adrenaline pumps in, and then you've got oxytocin pumping into
fuck.
your blood.
And then and you started. I saw that one of the stations that I learned first. The first station that I learned, it was the satay station. Satay. That was the one I started pastas and everything else. So I was
Saute is
like,
actually one of the hardest stations.
yeah. So that I used to help the line cooks, and sometimes when it's not that busy, they let me do a dish like okay, you got out this pasta, do it. And it was just watching me and teaching me, and I was like, okay, oh my god, and I love it, dude. I mean, I love it. I love the rush. I love to how I burn my arms. I love everything about the kitchen. Love everything.
Yeah,
So
that's something I actually talked to another chef of mine that's just starting out, and she was like, why are your arms bare?" And I said, "Because the kitchen burned all my hair off." You know, and she's like, she asked me one day, she was like, "Hey, do you have like an oven mitt?" I was like, "No. Oven mitt is your hand." And she was like, "You're grabbing a 350-degree handle." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what we do."
yeah, like I say, man. We grew up with a different kind of. We are different variety of people. I mean, we're different.
You're on my podcast. You can say it. They're pussies.
I mean, no, I mean, you don't say that, but I mean, it's
No, you can.
no, I know, but the thing is that it's just it's a society, man. I mean, it's how we come, you
Yeah,
know.
they're getting softer as
Exactly,
we get
exactly,
older.
exactly. It's a different kind of people, teaching these kids. I mean, like I say, our teachers, my teachers were like fucking tough people that I was like, no, 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 no.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
no,
live at
yeah,
you don't live at
mine were all
occupation
military.
talk.
So
Hmm.
like I had Chef Holderfield. He cut his hand with my knife, and because he was making a sandwich at 6 o'clock in the morning, and he goes, "Well, I need a tourniquet," but he goes, "I'm glad that you keep your knives sharp."
Yeah.
And then he goes to me one day and he goes, "You need to shave your beard." And I said, we're getting ready for, like a show tonight or whatever what it was. And he made me walk a mile to Walgreens to get a razor blade. And he sat in the restroom watching me shave my beard.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's a different kind of guys, teaching you. It's a different. It's very.
It's a different world.
Yeah, we got teached by the hardest motherfuckers out
Oh
of
yeah,
business.
it's like watching Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, yeah, that was my fucking favorite movie. Dude. Yeah, exactly. It was like a fucking drill sergeant.
Yeah, it's like you're
They're
Gomer
so
Pyle.
Yeah, I mean, it's right now. You try to do that with the guys.
No, we'd go to jail real
they're
quick.
like, oh fuck, no, dude, no. But it's a different era. It's a different way to do things. And we just have to go by. That we don't like it. No, because
Correct.
we grew up.
But we have to carry the banner of the old guard.
Yeah.
Like we are the old wolves.
Exactly.
And the wolves, we don't quit. I mean, I'm retired, but if you put me in a kitchen, I don't care if it's if it's Waffle House, Olive Garden, or a 5-star restaurant, I'll still throw down. Do I want to? No, not really. But we owe it to them. You know? Because if we don't hold the standard for the younger people, for the new generation of chefs, if we don't hold that banner high, how good are they going to be?
Yeah. Well, we have to adapt and adjust.
They have to adapt.
I think we are too fucking old to do that.
No, fuck that. No. We're like the grandfathers of this industry.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.